Okay, hi, my name is David and welcome back to my episode channel. So for those who are new here, I'm a competitive player who likes to play VGC in doubles in the current season of the month. And yes, right now I'm playing in Pokemon Elite Redux because in this way, hopefully I can create some crazy shenanigans and use it in a VGC using similar tactics or strategies, and that is why I'm playing in this Pokemon Elite Redux. So yes, for those who are new here, Pokemon Elite Redux is a ROM where instead of one ability, there are 4 abilities at one go in battle. Yeah, that is crazy. And not just that, there are new forms, new move that has been revamped, new abilities and new abilities that has been revamped. And yes, this ROM is mainly use of a lot of megas. So yes, that's a good thing. If you like megas, this is a ROM for you. So yeah, because of all this, speed here is going to be a whole new shenanigans. You need to pay attention to it. And yes, Elite Redux has their own Pokemon Showdown, so feel free to check it out. I put the link in the description below. But I think it's better and easier if you can join their Discord, and then you can join from there and go into their website, and then you can join in their Pokemon Showdown and also download the game from there. That is what I highly recommend. So yes, I will also drop down all the links in the description below, so do check it out over there. So yes, Elite Redux is a beautiful thing. I had a lot of fun with it, and unfortunately there's not much players right now in Showdown, so that's why I'm here to advertise this game. And I like to have a full team breakdown of it because yes, this is a good chance for a ROM that can be played in competitively. Yes, it can play competitive. Sometimes they do host competition and tournaments, just a small one, and I would like to try it out in their run, in the competition. So yes. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this team. No, right, of course, how can I forget? So yeah, I'm a content creator. I do post mostly on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Monday will be short increase. Monday and Friday I will change my schedule up. I will post mostly on Pokemon Elite Redux because yes, version 2.5 is here. So you can finally play the game. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch my videos just yet. Just play the games. Otherwise, this video is all for you if you want to think of some crazy shenanigans and strategies over here. So I play mostly doubles as I mentioned. Hopefully it will help out in your journey, in your gameplay. So yes, and yeah. So Monday, Friday I will be posting more on Elite Redux. Wednesday I'll be post videos on VGC on the regulation on the current season. So yes, now it's December. Christmas is incoming, and yes, I can't wait to showcase to you on what videos I'm going to post on VGC. That's Christmas related. Maybe perhaps in Elite Redux too. So we will see how it goes based on your trends or like what megas that you want me to feature. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below. So okay, yes, without further ado, let's get into this team build. So yes, if you haven't watched my other videos, I did post an Annihilape video. It's just to a spoiler alert, it's just mainly to whether can I use a beat up combo with Annihilape. It is pretty strong, though it's got nerf, it is still pretty strong on the right setup. So if you can manage to set up about it. So yes, because there's so much new Pokemon and megas over here, the speed here is just go crazy. You can't just take note of like because Regieleki is the highest speed in the world, in the Pokemon world. You can't just take note of Regieleki because of the new revamped abilities. Yeah, speed here is, you just need to pay attention to it. So yes. So if the opponent doesn't have a tailwind setup and a combinations with like a Cloverfield user, or for this case, or Adderall Flush that will boost our speed in a fog, And yes, fog is a new weather over here in this version 2.5. So yeah, if you couldn't, if the opponent has Tailwind and I have a Cover Field or just Adora Rush, Adora Flash over there, you may be in a bit of a trouble. And not just that, even with a Tailwind and a Violent Rush, which will boost your speed and attack in only at the first turn, it can screw up your strategies. So you got to pay attention to it. And yes, so yeah, I'm gonna find out whether this team works or not and give you my full breakdown whether this Scarf user instead of a beat up works or not. So yes, Annihilape, I'm gonna try out this Annihilape, even though this is more of a Gyaradeath X video. Yeah, I also want to make full use of this Undead because of this ability called Shallow Grave. So what Shallow Grave does is that if it dies in the fog, you can revive again. That's a beautiful thing, right? But of course, this only works once. It only works once. So yeah, so that's why not try out Final Gambit with a max hit, with a level 100. Oh yes, and this full team breakdown is all level 100. So yeah, so with a max EVs of HP, I will have 424. And once I revive, I will have 25% HP to gain back again when I revive in the fog. So 25% is just like what? (424) divide by 4. That's 106. I have a free 106 HP over here. So yeah, that is how absurd this EV spread this EV spread or team comp over here. 106. 106 is enough to get rid of mons that doesn't have HP invested. So yeah, 106. And if you bring in my hospitality Indeedee female, yes, for some reason Indeedee female has been buffed, which has a hospitality ability of Sinistra. It just gives me 212 HP that can just wreak havoc against players that doesn't have HP invested. So yeah, just to take note of it. But then again, this is a level 100 and not a level 50 Pokemon. So yeah, I gotta work my way around it using a Final Gambit combo for it. So yeah, nonetheless, yeah, let's get into the team build for this. Because I won't be explaining all the new abilities that this Pokemon have, I will just I will link them down in the description below. The Elite Redux has their own Pokédex online. You can just look it up and what's all about it of their own abilities. So right now I will just explain what is the strategy using this fog tip. So yeah, this is a Gyaradeath X video, which means a new mega form when a Magikarp is able to evolve. So yeah, Gyaradeath has their own mega evolution. Spoiler. So yes, let's get into the online Redux. So what does a fog? So fog is a new weather. What it does is that for 8 turns, it will drain the boost stats from a non-ghost and a psychic mon Pokemon. So that is pretty beneficial. If they manage to set a Swords Dance or a Speed Boost, yeah, their stats will be gone. So yeah. And for Gyaradeath, so right now my team is just to work around using this fog over here. So Gyaradeath is a new Pokemon ability which has Scare, Moxie, and Greater Spirit. Greater Spirit is an ability that I've used. It's just so that once upon entry into the fog, it will up my highest stats. So yeah, so for those new players, it's something like Guardian Ocean, just that instead of in the sun or in the rain, it will up your stats by 1 under the fog. So that is pretty good. that is pretty beneficial and good over here. So you have options that if you want, you can max your attack and max your speed with a jolly nature or adamant nature. If it's a jolly nature, okay, how am I gonna show you? Let me think. Okay, so yeah, just take note of the speed stats of a Mega Gyaradeath. You can see it's a speed 106, right? So in the first turn when you bring in, it will have if you are a 106 speed nature, 106 base speed. Just ignore these for time being. If you are a jolly nature, I hope you can see. Yes, you can see. So if you are a jolly nature, if you are +1, you have 513. 513 is enough to outspeed all the mons except Regieleki. So Regieleki is the fastest Pokemon in the world in this ROM, which has 548. So yeah, and just to take note, the next mon that will the next fastest mon instead of Regieleki is DLC speed. So yeah, DLC speed, if it's a timid nature max speed, it has 504. So yeah, if it's a jolly nature with a +1, you can outspeed it. But as I've mentioned, you can't just take note of just a speed tier for this. You need to play around with the abilities too. So the fastest mon that can up its speed is DLC speed, because DLC speed has access to speed boost. So if DLC speed just protect over there and then tries to outspeed your Gyaradeath under the fog, it has 756. And this is without a tailwind. So yeah, just to take note, without a tailwind set. So yeah, I haven't talked finish about the speed tier for Gyaradeath. So yeah, this is what happens, like the speed. If you use this Adora Rush and if you have a jolly nature, you will be able to get a speed boost. But not just that, once you Mega, it has access to Greater Spirit. So yeah, how it works is that if you choose Adora Rush and you Mega, it will have Greater Spirit. If you choose Fire Scale, when you Mega, it will have Scale. It will have Scare ability. So just take note of it. So that's why I choose Adora Rush. Once I Mega, I will have Greater Spirit, which will up my highest stat again upon entry into Fog. So that's why. Sorry, what am I talking about? I got confused. Gyaradeath base is a Greater Spirit. It will up its highest stat by 1 upon entry in Fog. So yeah, once you Mega, it will have Adora Rush, which will boost its speed even further in the Fog. Okay, sorry. For the past 5 minutes, if I just say that Adora Rush is the first ability, no, it's not. Greater Spirit is the first ability. Once it ups your stats, then you can have a choice to be a jolly nature to up your speed, and then when you Mega, it can up your speed even further, and this will allow to be +2 to get 684, but you still will not be able to outspeed Deoxys. So the only way to maximize your attack and outspeed Deoxys speed is, yeah, you need a Tailwind, providing if the opponent doesn't have Tailwind. So yes, most of the case, yeah, if the opponent has set up a Tailwind, that's why you have Indeedee to follow me to just get rid of the one, and then you can set up your Tailwind to outspeed them. So yeah, that is one way to deal with a Tailwinner against the opponent. So that's the reason why once you set up a Tailwind and an Adamant Nature, once you set up a Tailwind, you have +2, and then because of Adamant Rush, you will have 777, and you will already outspeed the speed by then. So that's why. And with an Adamant Nature, where was I? Yeah, so with an Adamant Nature, yeah, you can see the base, let's say the Gyaradeath, the base attack is 110. So 110, it will have 350 base power. So because that's why once you bring into the fog, it will increase its attack by 1, and when you Mega, it will increase its speed further. So that's the reason why I brought in Adamant Nature instead of Jolly Nature. Well, you can have options for Jolly Nature, just so that you can outspeed mons, but then again, if the opponent has set up a Tailwind, you will not be able to outspeed it. So that's the reason why I choose Adamant Nature. It doesn't really matter, because as long as you are Adamant Nature, if the opponent doesn't have Tailwind, you can already outspeed all of the Pokemon. Yes, even with Violent Rush or Cover Field. So yeah. Yeah, but if the opponent has Violent, yeah, just to take note, if the opponent has Tailwind and then a Violent Rush or Cloverfield user, then you will only outspeed mons that has a base speed of 105 and less. So just take note of it. So yeah, that's the whole breakdown of using Gyaradeath over here. So yes, Gyaradeath has once you Mega, it has an insane attack. Okay, but before that, just a normal Gyaradeath, the innate ability it has Levitate, Moorbreaker, and Vengeful Spirit. So yeah, innate abilities are abilities that you are not able to choose. Only the first ability and hidden ability you are then able to choose. So Vengeful Spirit is a combination of both Haunted Spirit and Vengeance. So what are they is that Haunted Spirit is, once it gets KO, it will cast, once the opponent KO is to you, it will cast an ability onto the attacker, which is pretty good. And Vengeance is basically like Overgrow, just that it's a ghost type attack. So it will boost your ghost type by 1.2 times, and if it's at low HP, you will have 1.5 times damage. So that is pretty good. So yeah, Overgrow Blaze, yeah, the ability has been revamped to buff it out. So that's pretty good. So yeah, that is the breakdown of Gyaradeath. So once you Mega, it has again Levitate ability. Now it has a new ability called Funeral Pyre. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes, Funeral Pyre. So what it does is that it will take damage 25% of the HP into a non-ghost and a non-dark type Pokemon. So yeah, because of this, just a protect. Okay, so once a Gyaradeath is in the field and you Mega it and you protect, the opponent will, if the opponent doesn't have a ghost and a dark type, it will reduce its damage. It will reduce its HP, by 25%. And that is very powerful, because I believe after a 75% HP, Gyaradeath can just one-shot, and look at the base stats of 140. So yeah, and it's a ghost and fire type now. And it has access to move like Pyro Ball or Last Respect. Last Respect does is that if your opponent, if your ally is dead, it will raise your attack. It will raise your base power. So that is pretty strong with Last Respect. So yeah, that's the beauty of it. So yeah, and then next up is Soul Eater. Once you KO a mon, you can heal them up. So that is really good over here. So yeah, that's the whole beauty of using this Gyaradeath, and what I'm trying to make over here try to use this Gyaradeath in the fog weather over here. So yeah, this team build is just mostly a weather wall over here. So the only weakness I could think of is just a terrain user and a fake out and a pirated user. So that's why I have Gardevoir over there to just be able to tank have a safe switch in, just so that I can get rid of the terrain from the opponent. So yeah, Drifblim. Drifblim will be my Pokemon that has low visibility, that is able to set up with Tailwind, Protect, Ominous Wind, and Air Slash. So yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thoughts. Okay, I remember now. So yeah, Drifblim. So yeah, there's a choice where you can have an unburdened and low visibility. The only problem is that Drifblim is the only fastest mon that is a non-legendary which have access to low visibility. So let me show you. This is the online decks. I will also put them down in the description below. Low visibility under the ability. Oops. I think I spelled wrongly. Easy ability. If I reorder them into the fastest mon. Yeah, it's Giratina, Lunala, Sigilief, Giratina, and Drifblim, and then Drifblim. And Drifblim has a base speed of 80. So if I don't want to use a non-legendary, it's either Sigilief or Drifblim. But Sigilief can't really do much damage even though it has a higher base special attack. But because it only has Tinted Lens, Levitate, and Wonder Skin. Tinted Lens, it can do. It can do. The recent damage will do double the attack, but Drifblim has access to Flare Boost, and it can work well under a low visibility, because once you just bring in Drifblim and has a Flare Boost innate ability or an ability, it can have a free burns into your own self. It just ignite burns into your own self, and then for this case, in this ROM, it will not reduce your HP when you are burnt. When you are burnt and having a Flare Boost, so that's a pretty good thing. And Flare Boost will up your special attack by it. So yeah, so that's the reason why I feel I want to use Drifblim. It's just to play around in the fog, and it has access to Tailwind, and a pretty good special attack, and Ominous Wind. So what Ominous Wind does is that it is something like a Silver Wind, where there's a 10% chance to raise your attack, but not just that, it will do double the damage in the fog. That's why Ominous Wind, and that's the reason why I choose Drifblim, which is the fastest Pokemon that has able to set up weather using its ability. Let me rephrase. It's the only fastest Pokemon that has a good combination with Ominous Wind and Flare Boost, that is a non-legendary and has the ability to set up fog using its ability. So yeah, that's the reason why. You can have options using Unburden in your own team, just so that you can have a Psychic Terrain and then have a Psychic Seed, so that you can outspeed mons, and then you can just set up default. But if you look at other teams, there's not much other fast mon that can have a low visibility. So yeah, and all these mons is not really good against mons that has a priority attacker, especially against a threatening mon such as a priority eruption. It can't do well. Maybe Jettison, yes, it can work well, but it's so slow. though it's just 20 base power lower, but yeah, 60 you can't really outspeed mons. With Drifblim, at least after a Tailwind, you can still outspeed some mons over here, some decently well mon. So yeah. So yeah, for this case, Drifblim is here to act as a special attacker. I I make it holding a spooky plate so that my ominous wind will do more damage, and because of that special attack boost, S/slash will comes in. So yep, this is a max special attack and max speed. So yeah, my team lead will just be Oriocorio and Drifblim. Oriocorio is the only mon that has Prankster with Eerie Fog. Yes, for some reason, it's the only mon that has Prankster and has Eerie Fog move. So that I can, and a Tailwind set, of course. So that I can Tailwind in the first turn, I can Tailwind up and then just let Drifblim to just wreak havoc and set up the fog over there. So yeah, let me say that again. I lead with Oriocorio and Drifblim, so that in the first turn I can set up a Tailwind with Prankster and then have a set up fog under using my low visibility, and then I can just spam Ominous Wind all the way in the first turn. So that will be my main lead over here. Then at the back mon will be my Gyaradeath, just to clear speed, just to clear mons at the late game sweeper, to up my attack, and then mega it to up my speed, and then this will have my 777 speed under a Tailwind, and I can outspeed all the mon, providingly if the opponent doesn't have Tailwind. So yes. So yeah, and then yeah, actually I forget to mention Gyaradeath. I use move like Last Respect, Protect, Power Ball, and Waterfall. Waterfall is just to deal with other fire type attacks. So yeah. Yeah, I already explained Drifblim. Oriocorio has Prankster ability with Tailwind, Eerie Fog, Encore, and Skill Swap. So yeah, Oriocorio. So Oriocorio has a neat ability. It has a neat ability, and as I've mentioned, it is the only one that has Prankster. It has Prankster with Tailwind and wait, why it only shows this? Okay, scare me. So yeah, it's the only Prankster that has access to Tailwind and Eerie Fog. So, and the only Oriocorio that I feel Oriocorio Pompom is the better option is because Ghost type, it doesn't have Prankster. Pow is mostly more on a special attacker if you look at its innate abilities, Serving Grace, Psychic Mind, and Flock. So Psychic Mind just boosts his special attack. Flock is just boosts his flying type attack. Serving Grace, it will double its own side effect. But Oriocorio has access to Lightning Rod, which is a pretty good combination with Drifblim, because Drifblim is weak to lightning. So yeah, if the opponent has electric terrain and just spam Rising Voltage, Oriocorio is there to answer it. So yeah, this Oriocorio team set is just act as a support. It doesn't have any attacking move. So I have Tailwind. What do I have? I also can't recall. Tailwind, Eerie Fog, Encore, and Skill Swap. So why Skill Swap is, if the opponent also lead with a Weathermon, I can have options to Skill Swap into my own Drifblim and then let Drifblim set up a Tailwind. However, in this turn, there's a chance that both Drifblim and Oriocorio will get one hit kill. Even though Oriocorio has a Sash, they can just do a double target attack and just one hit kill if the opponent leads with a Weathermon. But then, when that happens, I can bring in my Gardevoir to just E4 spam, and then Gyaradeath to just sweep, or if not Annihilape, because once I already set up a fog again after I skill swap, Annihilape can just finally give it everything. So that is the whole point of using this skill swap set over here. So yeah, this is a okay. This is not max special attack, it should be max speed, max HP, because I do not have any attacking move. So yeah. So yeah, I will change my total final stats of using this in this Excel sheet. So yeah, and the reason why I'm using this Excel sheet is because in Pokemon Showdown the version is not updated yet. So that's the reason why I have to create my own team sheet, and hopefully once the Pokemon Showdown has been updated, I can then use it. but well, it looks nicer, right? Using SL. So yes, I already explained Oriocorio, Drifblim and Gyaradeath. Annihilape is there just to make full use of that final gambit. Let me show you Annihilape. It's just a neat combo under the fog. So yeah, I chose Shadow Grave is because it can revive once after fainting in the fog, and then I can bring in my Indeedee female to boost his HP again back to 200 plus HP. I can't really recall, and then I can have a choice to find that gambit again. And with Gyaradeath ability Funeral, it can lower the HP of 25%, and hence final gambit with that Funeral already does 75% damage. So yeah, let me rephrase again. So once I final gambit once, and then bring in Annihilape again, bring in Indeedee female to bring it back to 50% HP, final gambit it, and then bring in my Gyaradeath, protect it, and yet the opponent will now have 25% HP. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there's a pretty nice combo under the fog team. So yes, it can have menacing situation, but I don't really use it. Defiant is also pretty good, but for this fog I use Shadow Grave. So its innate ability is hyper aggressive. It can hit twice, and the second hit does 25% damage, so Rage Fist can works pretty well. Rage Point, if you get status, it boosts your attack even further, and you get crit, it will raise your offense. In the past, back in version 2.1, instead of Rage Point, it has Anger Point, so it got nerfed in a way over here. So yeah. So what Anger Point does is that if you get attack, you just boost your attack. But for this case, Rage Point it will only raise your attack when you get crit. So yeah. And last but not least, Vengeful Spirit, similar as Gyaradeath, it has both Haunted Spirit and Vengeance. So that's a pretty nice combo. So for my Annihilape set is just Final Gambit, Rage Fist, Close Combat, and with a Choice Scarf, and the Eerie Fog to outspeed opponents. So yeah, it could also be an option similar to Gyaradeath. It's just a free with a Choice Scarf under a Tailwind. It's just an outspeed mons that can outspeed everyone except a Tailwind. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Indeedee female is the only mon, I'm not sure if I mentioned, is the only Pokemon that has Hospitality and a Follow Me user. Yes, Sinistcha has been nerfed in terms of being a support. Sinistcha does not have Rage Powder anymore in this ROM. So the only mon that has Hospitality is Indeedee female. So yes, that's the reason why I choose Hospitality. I think Indeedee female works better with Hospitality instead of Psychic Surge. Back in VGC, Indeedee female with Psychic Surge is a pretty common overused Pokemon, and it's quite absurd over here when using Indeedee female with E4 spam like Gardevoir. But for this case, Indeedee female Hospitality is a better option. And not just that, innate ability, it has Friend Guard. So yeah, let me show you Indeedee female. Yeah, so just to take note, Indeedee female is the only mon. Finally you can get Indeedee female in this ROM. In version 2.1 you can't get it, so Indeedee female you can get it right now. So yeah, it has Hospitality and it has Friend Guard. Friend Guard reduces the allies. So yeah, it reduces damage for the ally in doubles battle. So that is pretty good. With Hospitality, Indeedee female is going to be a very famous support over here, as I can see over here. So Telekinetic can cast Telekinesis, which means it will allow attacks to easier to hit onto opponents. So yeah, and Fluffy, but I don't really take note of Telekinesis because most of my attack is just 100% accuracy. So yeah, so Fluffy is another buff mon on Indeedee. Just that yes, you may be more prone to fire attacks, but at least you can take half the damage from physical attack. So yeah, Indeedee female is just gonna be busted. So that's why I have Follow Me, Trick Room, and yes, for some reason Indeedee female has Instruct. Yeah, it has Instruct. It has Around Guru set. So Instruct means it's like you can use your you can instruct into your own ally and then reuse the move that had you can reuse this last move again. So that's pretty busted. And for some reason in the ROM, if you use instruct into the opponent, for some reason the opponent will just like let's say if the opponent has Gardevoir and he want to use E-Force and he has already used E-Force, I instruct into Gardevoir, it will do damage into your own. It will attack into your own ally. Basically, it hits its own ally if I use instruct into Gardevoir. So for some reason, yeah. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but yeah, but in Pokemon Showdown, instruct doesn't work that way. So yeah. So Heal Bell is another buff move. So Heal buff. So Heal Bell works in a way where, let me show you. So Heal Bell works in a way where it doesn't just cure you and your own ally status, it can also restore HP. And it's 30% HP, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good chunk of it. So it's like it works both Heal Bell and Life Deal at the same time. So yeah, but I think Life Deal is 25%, but for this case it's 30%. So it's pretty beneficial. And that's the reason why it's a great support for Indeedee female. So last but not least, as you can see, Annihilape, if you lead with Oriocorio and Drifblim, your big weakness is Psychic Terrain. Sorry, not Psychic Terrain, priority attacks, especially Typhlosion. Yes, Typhlosion priority. Typhlosion has an innate ability called Pyromancy, if I'm not wrong. So sorry, Flaming Soul, where at full HP it will be a priority attack if you are using a fire type. So that's why Typhlosion, this team is really weak against a Sunny Day Typhlosion, Choice Specs, or a Mega Typhlosion. So yeah, and that's the reason why I have Gardevoir to counter against any priority attack. And not just Typhlosion, E-Speed stat boost with like Aerialite or a Mineralize, which is a rock type attack. Extreme Speed, it can do good amount of damage into me. In fact, it can just one shot my Drifblim. That's the reason Gardevoir is there to shut down it. So yep. So I didn't choose Mega Gardevoir, I just choose normal Gardevoir because this is a Gyaradeath video. So yeah, I didn't have Queen Majesty because I choose Psychic Surge is so that I can shut down other terrain user. So that's why I think it's more beneficial for this team build. So hard is just if you want your Gardevoir to be just a special sweeper and you don't really want to rely on Psychic Surge. Yeah, so hard is there. But you can bring in your own mon with a Psychic Surge and you can E-Force spam over there. But for this case, Gardevoir is acting as a semi-support, or I should say just to get rid of terrain. So yeah. So yeah, it has Serving Grace, Magic Guard. Serving Grace, it doubles the secondary effect. Magic Guard, it will only be damaged by attacks and therefore it is immune to the funeral ability by Gyaradeath. So yeah, that's pretty good to take note. Dreamcatcher, I don't really pay attention to it because I do not have any Pokemon that can put the enemy to sleep. But if the opponent does got sleep somehow, especially a Comatose, like Komala, then or a Slicking, then yes, my E-Force will do double the damage. So yes, this is just a full breakdown of Gardevoir in these online decks. So my moveset will be E-Force, Dazzling Gleam, and E-Spell Wards and Protect. Yes, and I have E-Spell Wards. It's just to make full use of that Serving Grace. So E-Spell Wards, what it does is that it's something like Charge Beam. It's something like Charge Beam, just that it's a Psychic type. So yeah, it has 50% chance to raise its special attack and it's a dance move. So yeah, pretty good combo. If you have Oriocorio, but for this case my Oriocorio is Spencer, not a dance move. Not a dancer. So yeah, E-Spell Wards, because of the Serving Grace, it will be 100% raise for my special attack. So that's a pretty insane strat with my Gardevoir Serving Grace. So yeah, I guess this is the full breakdown. As I mentioned, it's really in-depth strategy. Most of my Pokemon is just max speed, max special attack and attack, or max HP and defense for this case, just to outspeed mons here and there. It's only Gyaradeath is an adamant nature, I feel, instead of a jolly nature. It's just so that I can maximize my attack, and it doesn't really matter because I can already outspeed with an adamant nature. I can already outspeed all of their Pokemon, providingly if the opponent doesn't have tail whip. So yeah, enough talk about it. I will showcase the proof by spinning a wheel and battle 3 AIs in the game. So yes, so in this spin the wheel, it consists of gym leaders, Elite Four and special trainers. So for special trainers, there are some special trainers that consists of 3 of them. If I spin into one, then I will just battle it. Same likewise for Elite Four. But if I roll them in the second and third turn, I will spin again. And then, because I want to keep my video short, it's already been like 41 minutes. So yeah. And for some reason in version 2.5, Norman, you cannot rebattle it. I don't know if I break the game or something, but yeah, you cannot rebattle Norman for this time around. So hopefully they patch it out in the next update. So yeah, let's spin the wheel and hope for the best. hope for the best. Okay, let me. Okay, so yeah, Nido trainer wants to battle. That is the first trainer. So that's one of the special trainer. And next up will be Flannery. Okay, this will be a Weather Wall. His Sun team is actually my weakness, so yeah. So hopefully I can play around with it with a Weather Wall. And Watson wants to battle. Okay, so yep, I found 3 trainers. I'm not gonna spoil you where their location, especially the special trainer. I'm pretty sure you know where's Flannery and Watson. So yeah, let's bring you into the battle. See you there. Okay, so this is the first trainer where I will be playing with the Nido trainer. Well, you didn't know what is it? Nido. So yeah, let's see. Grimmsnarl and Ferrothorn. I'm pretty sure it's set up screens. No. So with a Drifblim and Oriocorio lead, it's a guaranteed flare boost. So yeah, unfortunately it lowers my special attack, which is a little annoying because of that scare. So what should I do in this? Yeah, it's a little annoying, to be honest. I feel like I want to go hard swap into my Undead and just set up to it, so that I can finally get mid to them. This Grimmsnarl is annoying. Oh, but he knocked off into my Undead. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see in the fog, it will, once your stats has been boosted, it will reduce back to normal. Yeah, as you can see, it reduces back to normal. It's only when it's boosted. I don't think it will. Yeah, if your stat is lower, it will not go back to normal. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. I have options. I feel like I want to final gambit though, because I can't do anything against Grimmsnarl. Dark type is a kind of my weakness. Kind of. So I feel like I want to final gambit and swap my Oriocorio out into Gyaradeath and just spam my attacks over here and have my attack boost. Then the next turn, once my final Gambit, once my Annihilape is dead, I can bring in. Yeah, most probably I might want to bring in my E-Force. Expand my Gardevoir, expand my E-Force. Yeah, taunt me is fine. I'm gonna final Gambit. I just hope that Ferrothorn doesn't. Oh, he leave. Wow. That knockoff. Oh, annoying. Annoying that he did it, but okay, but it's fine. It is fine. It is fine. So, do I want to go to Gardevoir or Drifblim? I think I want to go to Drifblim first. I might want to swap my Gyarados. Because if I set in Drifblim, I may have a chance to boost my special attack. That's the reason why. But if I set in Gardevoir, I can prevent a Prankster. If I'm Gardevoir. So yeah, now this is a free what do you call it? Yeah, this is Dazzling Gleam to get rid of Grips now. Pyro Ball, dangerous attack. And now I will be at +1 speed to gain my momentum over here. And that's great about Gardevoir. Because Gardevoir is a magic guard, it will not be hurt by that funeral pirate, and that just one-shot Ferrothorn. That just one-shot Ferrothorn. So yeah, I'm under a tailwind, so I basically outspeed every one of them. So just providedly if the opponent doesn't set up a tailwind. Yeah. And thank god, Air Blower and Twisted Dimension is banned in OU, but in the in-game of course it doesn't. So you can consider that. So yeah, Nidoking, hahaha. What are you going to do to me? Arcanine has Violent Rush, but I already set up my tailwind, so it doesn't matter. Yup, 25% damage. 3 E-Force, Nidoking is dead, and I can Last Respect into Arcanine. I prefer to use Last Respect than Waterfall though. Yeah. Because it just, Last Respect just do so much damage. Okay, let's see how much the damage is. Nidoking, it's fine. You cannot use any priority attacks against me. Oh, but you can lower. Oh, you can lower my attack and special. Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm back to normal. Oh my god, that doesn't even kill. Wow. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, but at least I killed Nidoking. There, my tailwind is out. I might want to swap my Gardevoir out so that I can spare my Dazzling Gleam. So the good thing is that my Gyaradeath will still be able to outspeed, but I'm doing a neutral damage. So yeah, Hydreigon is the dark type, so that's why he's immune to my funeral fire. I want to swap into Indeedee first. And just Last Respect into. You know what? I think I'll protect. Protect is. Oh, I'm. Okay. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I think I'll go Last Respect. Because it just boosts my damage. My Gyaradeath might be dead, but it's fine. Oh, telekinesis. Are you immune to ground now? I mean, now can a ground type attack hit you? good cheat. Good cheat. Good cheat. I Vanguard. Oh, right, multi-hit. Okay, then I might die here if Nidoqueen attacks me. Though it's life orb. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I leave. Okay, no, but the Leaf kills me. The Leaf kills me. Oh wait, that's a. Oh, the Leaf kills me, but the Pyro doesn't kill him now. Oh. So yeah, this is the free Oriocorio. Swap into Drifblim. If Drifblim dies, it's fine. My main purpose is just to set up a Tailwind. And then I can final Gambit. Or maybe even close combat to Hydreigon, so it's fine. Yeah, Drifblim is dead. It's fine. Drifblim doesn't really do much, but yeah. So I'm going to E-Force first. So yeah, this is all about speed control. This is all about speed control. Now the fort doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, as you can see, 106. Wait, did I did my cards wrong? Oh, I know why I did my cards wrong. I forgot to add 252 on my HP in my introduction. I'm so dumb. 424, that means I have a 106. Oh, I just love to final Gambit, man. I just love to final Gambit into him. Okay, I will go to Gardevoir first. And then E-Force. I can't encore. Well, yeah, my Oriocorio can't do anything, so it's fine. Just E-Force. Then just E-Force first. And I hope Hydreigon attacks into my Oriocorio. I just want to see the damage. Oh, he attacks into my Gardevoir. Okay, it's fine. Okay, in competitive gameplay, you should not do this, alright? You should not do this. I just want to see how much damage this does. I just want to see how much damage this does. So by right, I should just close combat. By right, I should just close combat. But I want to see the final game. I don't think a Hydreigon has 200 HP. I really don't think so. So I bring my Indeedee just so that I can heal. You should always close combat, but I want to see the damage output. Final Gambit. Oh, it doesn't kill! Oh no! Yikes. Am I in trouble? Oh my god, that doesn't kill. But is the life orb has been doing more damage. How many more turns of Tailwind? I highly doubt my Indeedee will outspeed though. I highly doubt so. So what I could do is I can... Okay, so for some reason I can actually instruct into Hydreigon. And you can... For some reason it will do damage into itself. For some reason. I think. Okay, no, it doesn't. It doesn't kill himself. Oh, it does kill himself. For some reason. I have no idea why. I have no idea why Instruct can just attack. And for some reason, after I Tailwind, my Indeedee still outspeed Magic One. Okay, but that was a lucky game. It was a lucky game. Otherwise, okay, you should always close combat. You should always close combat. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's that for this fun shenanigans with this team. So yeah, I guess I will see you in the next battle against Flannery. Okay, Flannery. Flannery is gonna be hard because Sun is my big weakness against me. And I don't have any rain team to drown, and all I can rely is fog. So yeah. I activate my flare boost, but there's a drop. So yeah, so this is the problem. I have options now because I can skill sword into my own Drifblim to reset the fog, and I can, because right then by then Drifblim will have a Prankster Tailwind, but both of them will be dead over here if I does that. Because I'm pretty sure Kyurem is going to Fusion Flare into Oriocorio and Toko is going to hit Wave. Or Eruption. Otherwise, I can swap, but none of my team can tank a Fusion Flare and the Eruption or hit Wave. Yeah, not even Indeedee, in my own opinion. So I think I would like to do this. Just Tailwind. Oh, wait. Yeah, Tailwind and skill swap. So what I'm hoping is that Kyurem will attack into my Drifblim and then Toko just hit Wave. That is the best case scenario. I have no idea why I saw a Mountaineer, but okay. Boom Burst. Oh! Right, okay, you can Boom Burst. Okay. But at least that did so much damage against Toko. So I thank you for that. Can I hit with miss? Okay, it's a life of he hit. So yeah, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. So unfortunately, I don't think I can find a Gambit twice. Probably just once. But yeah. So right now, I just have to do all out damage. Gardevoir comes in to set up the terrain so that they can't priority attack, just in case. And if the opponent does have if the opponent has a terrain, they have to swap my Gardevoir out again. So yeah, with the spirit, this boosts my attack, and this should kill. This is 3 E-Force, should kill Toko at that range of HP, and I can Last Respect. So right now, Last Respect will do more damage. I cannot Waterfall. This is okay. Actually, I can Waterfall, but I think Last Respect will do more because I'm under the fog now. Oh, I missed! What? How is it possible to miss? Can I kill? Okay, oh, thank God I killed. What? Wait, how is it possible that I could miss? Is it because of the white smoke? Yeah, I got this feeling because of the white smoke. I got this feeling so. Oh, Ho-Oh has Magic Guard. Okay, interesting. But it's a 3 E-Force and a Last Respect into Ho-Oh. You need to protect. Blaziken need to protect over here. But he doesn't. So yeah. If he protects, he can outspeed my Gardevoir. So yeah, AI is not being good over here. the AI is being noobed over here. Because I think Blaziken has speed boost. And Hitran comes in. Okay, he has Drought. Yeah, I've no idea why he doesn't send in Hitran first to get rid of my fog. So yeah. Boost is special, that's fine. Oh, Pulse. Oh, so it really does because of that white smoke to lower my accuracy. Yeah, free E-Force and just lost respect. No question asked. Okay, he protect. Wow, that's a little annoying. But he Quiver Dance right in front of my face. I think this could be my last turn of Tailwind. Yeah. So Volcarano will be able to outspeed me. But I have 3 level Pyre. Oh wait, it doesn't do anything against Hitran. Does Hitran has a ability? Yeah, if it doesn't attack, most probably so. I'm going to just spam Reinforce and last respect. He has to choose. He has to choose who he wants to attack, but okay, a Gardevoir just outspeed them. Okay, I have never used Annihilape other than that previous game to allow me to use Final Gambit, but I think I have no chance to use Final Gambit for this time around. But yeah, and that is how you play Flannery. That's how you fight against Flannery. No chance of survival. Well, if Flannery just bring in his Hitran and just try to delay by protecting over here, then yeah, I might be in a bad spot. But Gyaradeath just do so much work with Gardevoir. This is such a good combo after a Tailwind for a hyper offensive hit. So yeah, let's go and move on with Watson and see how we can do about it. Another problematic gameplay because it's going to be a Tailwind war instead of a Weather war, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, this is our last battle against Watson. This is gonna be very tough. He has set up a Drizzle because Double Coco is fast, and then that should search. But I reset the fog, so we don't have Drizzle anymore. So, what should I do here? I can spam. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up Protect first, and then set up a Tailwind. But Zekrom Protect. Interesting. Oh, he set up screens. That's annoying. Oh. Okay, Boom Burst. And I'm going into Gardevoir. Shut down the electric terrain. Do less damage. In a way. Oh, but what? Zekrom double protect? Why? Being dumb. Oh, that did so much for 120 base power. Under a screen. This is under a screen. So I'm going to Ominous Wind and yeah, I just Enforce. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking like, should I swap my Gardevoir or Drifblim? Wait, I don't think it matters. If it's okay, yeah, I need to think right now. Most likely it's going to set up a terrain. We set up a terrain again. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so this gives me a free Omnibus Wing. But I need to be worried because it can Thunderbolt into my Drifblim. So yeah. But I think it's fine. I'm really at a very good spot here. And I have a final gambit pressure at the end, at the back. This is really a Drifblim. You can lower my attack, it's fine. I'm a special attacker. Yup, you cannot use Thunder because of electric terrain. That means you are targeting into my Gardevoir. Yeah, this is a Drifblim game. This is a Drifblim and Gardevoir game. Oh, this just KOs them, man. Yeah, so yeah, that's the reason priority psychic terrain is so important. So I have options. If we set up a terrain and a Drizzle. I have options. Should I double swap? Go into Indeedee and Oriocorio, just in case if the opponent has Swiss Swim, so that I can, once I set up a fort, my Gyaradeath can just outspeed all of them. Providingly, if he doesn't have double agility or something to increase his speed. So yeah, I think I will go to Oriocorio and Indeedee. I hope he just get rid of my one, so I guess that would be the best case scenario. Oh, nice! Now you are not levitate anymore. A ground type attack can attack you. And a lightning rod! Oh, this is funny. I totally forgot that I have a lightning rod. I totally forgot about it. I can even, oh my god, wait. I can even skill swap. No, sorry. I'm so sorry. You cannot skill swap. Skill swap only swap the skills on your first ability. So that means you will be a prankster, not your innate. Innate will not be touched. So yeah, this is just a free tail in. And just sack my Drifblim. Just sack my Drifblim. If you can do it somehow. Do visibility. And I can bring in my Gardevoir again. So yeah, and I'll be a whole new position. Alright, beam or he attack. Wait, you should attack my Oriocorio. Why do you attack my Drifblim? And that was a crit. Wow, okay. And he will with me. Pretty weird. The fort is deep. Okay, I guess I don't have a chance to final gambit. It's an option, but I guess I don't have a chance. So right now, I can encore, but I want to swap into my Gardevoir because I will reset up again and I can just Omnibus Wing. I won't kill. Maybe Rotom. Will I kill Rotom? No, I won't kill. Okay, at least. Wait, now you attack into Gardevoir. Okay, Hydro Pump is. But I'm already at a good position. This is just basically 2v6. Yeah, GG. Yep, Drifblim. This is a Drifblim and Gardevoir game. Damn, I'm supposed to feature Gyaradeath and Annihilape. And maybe possible Drifblim. But Gardevoir is just trying to take a spotlight. Hey, but yeah, that is how you use a fog team under using Gyaradeath Mega. So yeah, I guess that's a pretty good a good time to conclude over here. So yeah, as I mentioned, Oriocorio Drifblim is such a good lead. If the opponent doesn't have a weather, I can just set up a tailwind and then just spam Omino boost, Omino wind, so that it will up my under the fog it will double my attack, and because of flare boost it improve my special attack by 1.5 times. It's like a free choice specs over here. And I have a spooky plate which furthers my ghost type attack. So yeah, Ominous Wind it's just gonna wreak havoc, and at the same time there's a 10% chance to increase my stats by 1. All my stats by 1. 10% chance, so that's a pretty good option. So yeah, I guess that's that. Then at the backhand it's just Gyaradeath, Gardevoir. If depending on which mons, if the opponent is a dark type, then I can just bring in my Gyaradeath to just keep on spamming my... No, sorry, not bring my Gyaradeath. I can bring my Gardevoir and just spam my Dazzling Gleam instead of E-Force because it's a dark type. Otherwise, Gardevoir can just spam E-Force all the way. Or otherwise, I can just bring in my Gyaradeath and just sweep with it. And in the worst case scenario, Annihilape can use it as a final gambit option for it. So yeah. Okay, at least I managed to showcase a final gambit on the first game. It's kind of epic, but I was kind of scared at the moment. But yeah, sometimes it's great that you know a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm not so sure if the instruct is a bug or something over there. I don't think it works in the showdown where you can instruct into your enemy and the enemy will just attack into themselves. So yeah, I guess that could be a bug or something. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this team using Gyaradeath. Until then, I will see you in the next video. See you then. Bye!